welcome to Somerset High School. We would like to take some time to thank the parents of our players tonight for all of their time given throughout the year. Because of your time and commitment to your boys, our basketball program is able to continue to grow. Your boys are hardworking, talented, and a fun group to be around. That is a direct reflection of the great parents they have. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for all of your support throughout the basketball season. As your child is introduced, please stand up and they will come to you in the bleachers. We will begin with our freshmen. Kane Donnelly, son of Eric and Shannon Donnelly. Sawyer Fox, son of Russ and Tara Fox. Anton Kazel, son of Sean Kazel and Christy Kazel. Jack Queer, son of Kurt and Becky Queer. Preston Larson, son of Chris and Heather Lee. Alex McGurran, son of Sean and Rachel McGurran. Tristan Otto, son of Seth Groshek, Ashley Otto, and Scott Seidel. Cohen Running, son of Kip and Nicole Running. Nolan Teskey, son of Doug and Jamie Wendt and Justin Teskey. And Blake Tomendahl, son of Ben Tomendahl and Emily Sheehan, our freshmen. Sophomores, Blake DeYoung, son of Brian DeYoung and Annie Cruz DeYoung. Blake Freeze, son of Troy and Ashley Freeze and Bobby Joe and Ben Johnson. Kanan Gebheim, son of Mitch Gebheim and Nicole Miner. Aiden Grover, son of Karsten Grover and Lisa Grover. Noah Comro Jorgensen, son of Eric Jorgensen and Cheryl Comro Jorgensen. Caden Krybeck, son of Corey and Sarah Krybeck. Talon Lane, son of Josh Lane and Lorianne Lane. Dylan Lesha, son of Jeremy and Michelle Lesha. Riley Perro, son of Steve and Kelly Perro and Sarah and Chuck Bornstead. Gabe Sayers, son of Greg and Jen Sayers. Isaac Wiederhoff, son of Josh and Melissa Wiederhoff. And Jamison Wink, son of Troy and Jessica Wink, the sophomore.
And now for our juniors, Gabe Allen, son of Denise Allen. Andy Rojas, son of Andreas Rojas and Jennifer Rojas. Jordan Walters, son of Renee Chappitt and Sherry Walters. And Thomas Waskell, son of Peter and Kate Waskell. Our junior. Tonight is also senior night for our boys basketball program. We would like to take this time to honor our seniors and their parents for their time and commitment to our basketball program. Not only this year, but for all the years of getting them to practices and games, but also the time, money, and energy spent on your boys. This group has grown from little boys that were a part of shooting stars to men that are great leaders in our school and on the basketball court. This group should be very proud of what they've accomplished, and we look forward to not only more success this season, but to their individual success in their lives ahead. So from all of us associated with the Somerset School District and the Somerset Boys Basketball Program, we say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of this journey. Please welcome to the court our seniors. Number 11, Jack Casey, son of Mark Casey and Sharon Casey. Number 13, Parker Gebheim, son of Mitch Gebheim and Nicole Miner. Number 12, Rory Hoff, son of Dean Hoff and Aaron Hoff. Number 3, Savion Mall, son of Laura Lynn and Ryan Leffler. Number 55, Liam Rojas, son of Jason and April Rojas. And number 20, Ethan Waskell, son of Peter and Kate Waskell. please turn your attention to the video boards for a tribute to our seniors.
Long neck.
seniors and parents. Let's give them one more round of applause.
Hello, everyone, You are looking live at the newly renovated Somerset High School gym. Thank you for joining us for a very special broadcast on the Spartan Livestream. Tonight we will be doing some celebrating as this contest tonight between the Somerset boys basketball team against the Ellsworth Panthers marks the 100th Spartan Livestream. Along with the big anniversary for us in the Livestream crew, we will also be celebrating our seniors and parents here tonight for the boys basketball squad. My name is Will Rossmiller, and I'm joined on the mic tonight by the dream team of Cody Wallen and Jess Wink. If you are new to the live stream, we are all staff members at Somerset High School. I'm an English teacher here at SHS. Jess is a member of our office staff, and Wallen is a social studies teacher at the high school. We're all excited to broadcast this game for you tonight. Thank you again for supporting us. We appreciate the support. The 100th live stream would not happen without you. One of our favorite parts of the live stream is the shout-outs that are requested for each game. As part of the celebration tonight, we will be giving out 100 different shout-outs for the 100th live stream. We've had a lot of support throughout the 3 years that we've been broadcasting, and we want to take this time throughout tonight to thank those who have supported us. This all started on a Tuesday night, September 2019, just 892 days ago. And throughout tonight, we will celebrate some of our favorite memories of the last 3 years. We will also share the top 10 moments as provided to us by Livestream intern and sophomore girls basketball player Jenna Pepper. The list will be shared during the halftime festivities. That's enough talk about us here. There's a basketball game to be played tonight. The Somerset Spartans come into this game with a record of 10-11 overall with a 5-7 mark in the Middle Border Conference. Somerset is averaging 52.1 points per game and are coming off of 2 tough conference losses the last 2 weeks. The Spartans fell to Baldwin Woodville on Friday, February 4th by a score of 43-59. Somerset then took on the Prescott Cardinals last week Thursday and fell by a score of 41-90. The Spartans are looking to finish their Middle Border Conference home schedule on a positive note tonight against the Ellsworth Panthers. The Panthers are 6-13 and 4-8 in the Middle Border Conference. They average 47.2 points per game and have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Ellsworth was last in action on Tuesday when they lost to Rice Lake 66-72. Jess and Cody, tonight we are celebrating our seniors. Just want to send it to you guys here real quick. What are some of the takeaways you have for the senior squad we have here? We have 6 seniors on this team. We've seen them from their freshman year all the way up. I just want to hear your guys' take on these 6 gentlemen.
Well, we've watched them grow,
Yes.
not only physically, but mentally, and, just on the court. They've really become leaders this year.
Yes.
A lot of these kids have not had a lot of varsity experience. And to watch them grow this year and develop that skill of being varsity leaders has been just phenomenal. I actually teared up a little bit watching that video.
It's always cool when they do those videos. We've had one last year as well.
Yes.
Just all the players describing their senior teammates in one word. I think that's a really good touch, and it's a really personal touch as well.
Well, and I just look at, we talk about the 100th live stream. We started when these guys were sophomores.
Yeah.
So we saw them on JV. We saw them develop from role players to starters on JV to role players on varsity. Now they're those varsity starters. So it has been crazy to watch their development there, and they've really grown with us along with the live stream here. So
Absolutely. Just to name the seniors we have here, we got Jack Casey, Parker Gebheim, Rory Hoff, Savion Mull, Liam Rohow, Ethan Waskell, all members of this basketball team. All members of this squad and this program for 4 years. It's been really cool. I remember my first year going down to the middle school and watching them play in their C-team games, and it's just been really cool to see them kind of progress up to the varsity level and kind of leave their mark on this program here in Somerset. So, got 100 shout-outs here in front of me, which is pretty awesome. We spent a decent chunk of the day kind of compiling a bunch of different people that we wanted to shout out here tonight. First shout out, I think, because the folks at home, not even on the list, but
I agree.
First shout out for the folks at home who probably can hear them is the pep band's here tonight. Eric Postel leading the band here, and it's always fun when they are here because it really then feels like that high school basketball atmosphere that we've talked about a lot this season.
Well, and one thing that might be a little bit different for you constant viewers that have been with us through at least 99 live streams is you can see us right now.
Yes, that's right.
Which is something of a little homage back to our second live stream where we attempted to do this, but we had no idea what we were doing. Now we're a little bit more seasoned with how to pull it off, so we decided to bring it back for the 100th.
Very different time, and I mean, now's a good time to shout out some of the people that were on that broadcast, as Jeff Carter was on that broadcast, and Corey Lindenberg. Quick shout out to the girls basketball head coach, as both of them were on that second broadcast. But Jess, you and Mr. Carter were part of that first broadcast.
The very first one, and was that a hot mess?
Oh my gosh. History was made September 10th that night.
Spring Valley.
Yep, volleyball action.
Volleyball. Yep, volleyball.
What year was that? Spring Valley?
2019.
2019,
Yep.
wow.
892 days ago today. We looked it up, we found it. Yep, so it's been quite a time since then. We've come a long way for sure. Able to broadcast football games, able to broadcast girls and boys basketball. Graduated at least 2 graduations, I believe, Mr.
Yep.
Walker. So graduated, or we're able to broadcast a prom at one point. So it's been a really fun time, and why not? Let's do 100 more after this.
Absolutely.
This has been probably one of my favorite parts of being part of the Somerset School District.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been very
fun. I look
fun.
forward to this.
And I mean, I'm going to kind of plant the seed in your guys' heads right now, but I want each of us to kind of share a personal favorite memory of the live stream. I've got a couple because I've been thinking about it for a while, separate from our top 10 list that we have here. And I mean, we have enough time right here. We could potentially roll out some of those top 10 moments.
Okay, my personal probably favorite is probably the New Richmond game last year when we beat them in the the first
regional semifinal, I believe. Yep. That was a fantastic game. I feel like we had that entire season affected by COVID really throughout in terms of how many people were able to be here. But this gym was rocking on that night, and that was just a really fun atmosphere for everyone. Both teams came with a ton of intensity, and it's one that I don't think I'll ever forget.
Yeah.
In terms of how much fun that was.
Say, I could give 1,000 moments where my blood's just boiling up here in excitement, all that stuff, but I got to go back to the conversation in Mr. Propst's office, the athletic director here in Somerset, when I walked into his office and said, hey, I got an idea. If I got some cameras and some equipment, would you mind if I did some commentary over the top of some sporting events here in Somerset? And he said, heck yes, let's do it. And like you said, that was 892 days ago. And rest is history there.
Okay, then let's go back.
Even farther.
Let's go back a little bit farther, and let's go to the staff circle.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's how all this started. I'm like, wait a second. So a question was posed to kind of new staff at the beginning of the school year of what would you be doing if you weren't in part of education? And Jess, what was your answer?
I would like to be a sports broadcaster.
There you go. That stayed in my head, and I said, wait, I know exactly the right person to try and tackle this with.
It's really interesting, just kind of, I think everyone has kind of their own origin story of how they joined the live stream.
What's yours, Mr. Ross?
Well, so there was a volleyball game. It was the second live stream, and the one and only Corey Lindenberg was set to do play-by-play and had something going on with the family. So I was coming off of helping out at the cross-country meet, a soaking wet cross-country meet. So I had to purchase some clothing from the school store and was thrust into the play-by-play role for volleyball, and having very little knowledge about volleyball, kind of started out from there and just was more nervous than I had been on my first day of teaching, honestly, just in terms of how terrified I was in that game. And really from there kind of got my legs underneath me. I feel like we've all kind of connected through the live stream. I knew neither of you really all that well before we started it, and I really think it's brought us as a staff together, which has been really cool, and it's allowed us to really connect with the student athletes as well too. I mean, I can't tell you how many conversations we've had with some of the boys players, some of the girls players, just in terms of like, oh, when this happened in the live stream last night, that was really cool, or hey, can you give me a shout out on the next one? And so it's been a really cool way to get connected with the community. I've had people reach out that I don't even necessarily know super well, that I've just been very appreciative. So it's been a really cool experience. I think I'm really lucky to be a part of it.
Have you had this happen to you? I think it was, I was at, what do you call it? The concessions here one day, and I was talking to someone, and someone goes, I recognize your voice.
That was my father.
Yes, it was your father. And I was just like, oh, I hope that's a good thing.
Oh my God!
I know you. You're from the live stream.
That is funny.
And I've heard that before. Not even. I think I heard that at New Richmond. Not even in our own town. And that's kind of cool to hear that.
It is. It really is.
Because it's kind of like, not that we're by any means celebrities.
No.
Let me not even say that. But
we would be the first to claim that we would not.
before we go too far, we should give a shout out to our the guy that's been with us for almost just as many. That's Keaton Anderson.
That's
He's our usual play-by-play guy for football and for girls basketball.
Yep.
He is at state fishing for the state fishing tournament.
Yeah, so another shout out there to the fishing team here, competing this weekend down. Do we know where they're in Oshkosh, correct? No, that's where
Cheers.
That's
in
where
Oshkosh.
Cheer is, and
Yep.
we'll talk more about the cheer team as we go here. But fishing team at States, which is pretty cool.
I'm sure it's a lake somewhere in
probably some
in
lake
Wisconsin.
in Wisconsin. So
Hopefully it's frozen.
Right.
I mean, obviously have to hope for that for sure. But yeah, we appreciate you folks for tuning in here. We appreciate the support we have received the last 3 years. It's really been a really fun ride, and we're going to keep it going here tonight as we're going to send it down to the floor now for starting lineups and the national anthem. Again, thank you folks for tuning in. We will be right back.
And now for your Somerset Spartans, a senior number 3, Simeon Cole. A senior number 11, Jack Casey. A senior number 12,
Okay, I have a new stat for us this year.
Oh boy, what do you got?
How many times I unplug my cord?
That might have to be a next year thing.
Next year thing, maybe.
What's that?
How many times I unplug my cord?
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
have to get a new Subway napkin up here to keep
right,
tally
right.
of. Gosh. All seniors starting for the Somerset Spartans here tonight. Pretty cool. Waskell, Hoff, Mull, Casey, and Gebheim. And the Spartans will control out of the tip. Savion Mull, the main point guard for this Somerset Spartans squad. Trying to get the first points going here in this game on this Friday evening, this blustery Friday evening.
It feels like we have not had a game for so long.
It's been a while for boys basketball, that's for sure. Casey to Gebheim. Gebheim will drive the lane. Tries to dish to Hoff. Quick turnover there, and Ellsworth will get their first opportunity with the ball. Panthers trying to penetrate the paint here. Three-point attempt, thought about it, so it'll drive, goes up strong, gets the bucket to go. That's number 5.
And at the first timeout, Ross Miller, we will
Yes, sir.
look at the standings in the middle border as well as kind of the points leaders here for the Spartans.
Fantastic. Parker Gebheim with the drive here, going up, loses the ball on the way up, tries to get it back, can't quite get it. And the Spartans have to get back on defense here. Jack Janke with the ball. Nice drive there. Easy finish with the left hand. Wow.
Jack Janke was not was injured in the first part of the season. So
Interesting.
The first matchup, he was
Spartans
not available.
Didn't see him in that first one.
Correct.
So have to make some adjustments here for sure. Back out to Hoff. He'll take the three-pointer. It's off the front iron. Savion Mull does a nice job of tipping that one out. Back to Jack Casey. He loses it. That's 3 straight turnovers for the Spartans.
Not the way we were looking to start.
No, it is not. Dish back out.
Charge.
Nice job there. Ethan Waskell able to set his feet and get the charge. And no better time than to give a quick shout out to Jackson the driver Cook.
Yes.
Known for his ability to constantly draw the charges. Definitely a fan favorite on the Spartan live stream. One of the more entertaining players we have seen during our 3 years for sure.
Now at the Ohio State University.
That is correct.
Do you know what his major is?
Something with math, right?
He wants
Savion Mull.
The Magic
The
Man.
magic man with the nice finish there.
He wants to be an astrophysicist.
How about
Oh,
that?
wow. That's a bit above my pay grade.
Me too.
Pass to the referee there,
All
going out
right.
of bounds, and Somerset will have an opportunity to tie it up here.
This will also be a good time to just say that we are not professionals. We do not claim to be professionals.
No.
We are going to
Nor
be
have we ever in the 100 live streams claimed to be.
correct. We are also, like we said at the beginning, going to be giving about 100 different shout-outs to people that have been important to the live stream. So if you don't want to hear those things, feel free to mute us, especially if you are from Ellsworth and have no idea who any of these people we're talking about.
Absolutely. Getting some kind of hum feedback
Yes.
here, it
Yes, we
sounds
are.
like.
I'll work on it.
All right, Ellsworth with the ball, looking to add on to their lead here. Up by 2 early going in this one. Dish into the paint, up and in. Nice job there. That's number 10, Samuel Kohlbaum, a junior for the Panthers.
Parker Gebheim goes in to drive. Passes it out to Ethan Waskell. Sorry about that. I'm not very good at play-by-play, as you can tell. Shoots the ball. Number 10 with the rebound, so I'm trying to take over.
Hey, in the 100th live stream, why not?
I'm like,
Want to switch,
where are
Jess?
you? Nope.
Ellsworth with the ball, up by 4 here. Nice entry pass into the paint. Can they finish? They get the friendly roll. Yeah, we haven't had this in the 100 live streams that
Well,
we've had.
apparently the equipment's only going to last for 100.
Could it potentially be the batteries in some of these?
I don't think so.
All right. Savion Mull will drive, dish back out, skip past Parker Gebheim, moving it around. Jack Casey will try it. Nothing going. Ellsworth playing some good defense here so far. Making it hard for Somerset to get into the lane. Nice pass there by Waskell, and Gebheim loses it again. Ellsworth will take it. Long pass up. Another nice pass and a nice finish.
Yeah, timeout.
And that has to be a quick timeout for Coach Wink, as he is not happy with the way that his team is getting back right now.
We've got Andy Rojas, Lake DeYoung, and Dylan Leshik coming in. Can the people watching, can they hear that, or is it just us?
Good question. I'm going to go figure that out.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we're going to take this time to thank our sponsors. We have 3 of them. It would be Northwood Technical College, Wisconsin Credit Union, and Countryside Plumbing and Heating. All three of them have been sponsors all season, and Northwood Technical College and Countryside Plumbing and Heating have both been sponsors from the beginning here in Somerset. As Somerset, a couple of substitutions coming out.
We've got a Yahtzee on the scoreboard.
We do. We have a scoreboard Yahtzee. 2s across the board here for the Ellsworth Panthers.
Shout out to Sophia Emmert.
Sophia Emmert with the shout out.
Making the point to us.
Thank you.
She was trying to give me.
Yep. She helped us out.
Yes.
She did a great job.
We couldn't do it without our student fans right below us.
True. Love having the student section right in front of us here. Like DeYoung, pass out to Hoff, long 2. Back iron, can't quite get it to go. Somerset still down here, 2-10. Ellsworth looking to add on here. Lake DeYoung with a huge block there.
That was nice.
Nice work there by the sophomore Lake DeYoung.
See, that's what I love about the live stream
it out of
lounge.
bounds. Yes.
We have that beautiful view. Just like, remember the Ty Madden block that we had from here?
Not to spoil anything, but that might make our the top 10 moments list right there. That was a good one.
Okay, I can't remember what game that was, so we'll have to share that later.
I know Jenna Pepper wrote it down for us.
Did you?
That was an all-timer.
I did not read what this was.
Oh, that's
so
okay.
Perfect.
I think it's cool to kind of hint at some of those top 10
good.
moments of the live stream. That'll be a foul on the floor there. First foul for Somerset.
Out of these 3 refs, I only recognize 1 out of the 3, which is strange.
That's rare. Yeah, usually you know at least 2 of the 3, I feel
2
like.
2 of the 3, yeah.
New ref and crew. Of course, there's bound to be some turnover with refs as we go next couple of years. A lot of older refs for sure involved in the game. Nice tip out there, and Cayman Gebheim with the ill-advised pass. Bit too strong, bit of extra mustard on that one.
Not what we needed right now. Good try.
Correct.
I mean, I get where he was trying to go with that, but...
Very true. Ellsworth back with the ball here.
I almost called him Corey Wallen, his favorite.
Gosh. Oh, no.
He did not hear that, thankfully.
He did not.
Did you want to hear what I called you?
No.
Well, what's the prognosis, Doctor?
Not sure.
Can they hear it on
a little bit, not
end?
as bad as we can hear
it.
Okay, well, that's not bad then.
I can live with it.
Yeah, I can live with it too.
It's just a nice little hum.
Oh boy, Ellsworth will inbound it here. Out to number 5, that'd be Alexander Coulthard. I believe that's how you say it. Coulthard?
Yep.
Thank you, Jess. Always helping me with the local pronunciation.
Well, no, I just remember it from when they announced
when they played it earlier, yeah. Yep. That makes sense.
I will give anybody that does announcing at the...
Oh, geez.
Looking at those names.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did it on last night for the girls' basketball game.
That's stressful.
Yeah, quick shout to Heather Gaikowski scoring 33 points last night.
All of a sudden, I looked up and I was just like, dang, she has that many?
She just couldn't be stopped there. As Somerset gets the rebound, they'll take it off to the races here. Savion Mull with the only points for Somerset so far. Parker Gebheim will try to change that here. Can't quite get it to go. Somerset having a rough go of it from the field in this early first half. But Dylan Lesha almost able to spark the defense there. Instead, Savion Mull will get the rebound.
Rod.
Yep, we got this. We got the Yahtzee already.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
My bad, I was off mic
Yep.
there.
Good
It's okay.
Scoreboard Yahtzee.
Well, that just is very fitting for the 100th.
Of course we get one in the 100th. Yep, pretty cool stuff. Nice finish there, Lake DeYoung.
We needed that one.
With strong 2 points there for the sophomore. Spartans only down 6, as Ellsworth has struggled a bit to kind of find their shot here early on as well, which Somerset has to be thankful for. Ellsworth mostly moving the ball around the perimeter. A slashing team of sorts. Nice defense there, but a nice cut. And nobody was on him. That's number 10, Samuel Colban.
Can't be sleeping underneath the basket
Absolutely,
right there.
got to box out. Lesha, dish back out to DeYoung. Long 2, it's up. Can't quite get that one to go. Rebound by number 33, Spencer Schultz, the senior. As we have another timeout here. Wallen, we're going to send it to you for the standings and the current standings in the middle border and some stat leaders here.
Ooh, look at that.
Look at that. Nice.
Yeah, this is for live streams 100 through 199 coming up here. So, yep, on the left side of your screen here, you see the middle border conference standings. Somerset kind of right in the middle there at 5-7 conference record with the 10-11 overall record. Ellsworth sitting kind of right below the Spartans at 4-8 with a 6-13 overall record. And then for the Spartans on that right-hand side, you see Savion Mull leading the team in points per game and assists per game. with 12 points and 2.2 assists per game. Lake DeYoung with 5.2 rebounds per game, and then Parker Gebheim leading the team in steals with around one per game.
And I can add some stats here,
Yeah.
just a couple of point totals. Cayman Gebheim and Lake DeYoung both averaging right around 8 points per game. Cayman averaging 5 rebounds per game. Rory Hoff in fourth was 6.6 points per game, and Parker Gebheim, the senior, averaging 5.9 points per game as well. So Spartans are usually multiple players on offense can be that threat. It really depends on the night. As Savion Mull could not quite get his feet set there. He'll get charged for the foul. That, I believe, will be his first. Spartans' third. There's nobody going to the line here yet. Ellsworth inbounds the ball.
We should give a couple updates on the boys and girls hockey team scores.
That's true. I have them written down.
And where they play next, too.
I might need help with that one.
Oh, I got it. I've got it for you.
There we go. Then I'm responsible for just the scores.
Okay, and I will tell you where they play.
3-point up by Dylan Lesha. That one's short. He does get his own rebound. Nice job by Lesha. Back out. Gebheim long two. Gets
There
it to
we
go. The boys hockey team won 9-2 over Menominee last night.
And
awesome game.
And they will play on Tuesday night at home against River Falls.
There we go.
I believe that's a 7 o'clock start.
That sounds about right. And the girls hockey team in a thriller of a game
Yes.
won 4-2 over Chippewa Falls Menominee.
And they play at River Falls at 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's
There we go.
Fusion.
On
It's
Tuesday.
Fusion, one of their main rivals for sure. Savion Mull up for three. It's good. Savion Mull hits from beyond the arc there. The Magic Man doing it from beyond the arc and within the paint. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, still we're trying to figure out
No, that's
stuff.
okay.
I thought I unplugged myself, actually.
I got to give a quick shout out before I forget, as my Aunt Kathy and cousin Charlie are watching
Oh.
from Mequon, Wisconsin. Thank you guys for tuning in to the 100th live stream. 9-16 here, Somerset down 7, but they've found a bit more life on offense here as of late. Cayman Gebheim to his brother Parker. Back to Dylan Lesha, who gets it out to Savion Mull. Spartans being patient here on offense, something they weren't doing at the beginning of this game, I feel like.
Correct.
Back up
I
to
agree.
Parker. Smart passes. DeYoung with the rare three. That one doesn't go. And Savion Mull gets the rebound. Got the long rebound there. Needs some help.
Yep.
And we'll draw the foul.
25 did not agree with that
No,
call.
he
I don't think so.
But Savion was pretty happy with it. That'll be the second foul for Ellsworth as we have a couple more players checking in.
We've got Kaden Krybeck, Rory Hoff, and Jordan Walters.
There we go.
Jordan Walters had a great first half of the JV game.
Yes, he did. Caden Krybeck, a sophomore. Jordan, a junior, and Rory, one of our 6 seniors. Dylan going up there. That's going to be out of bounds on Lesha, heading back the other way. On camera tonight, we have the one and only Elizabeth Granick. She has been helping us out a ton over the last couple of years. She new to the district last year and has helped us out ever since. And she's joined by Jennifer Roberts, another staff member who has helped us out on the live stream previously.
Is this only her second year, really?
Yeah, this is Granick's second year.
Oh,
Isn't that
wow.
crazy?
It was a COVID year, though, so that counts as 5
Yeah,
normal years.
exactly. Nice finish there by the Panthers.
For some reason, it feels like she's been here longer.
I know.
Maybe that's why,
Krybeck.
because it was a COVID year.
True. Krybeck will operate as the main point guard
Oh, boy.
here, and that's going to be a foul.
I
Foul
almost-
happened before the travel there by
I
Rory
was
Hoff.
gonna- yeah. To be honest, I thought it was a little bit of a late whistle.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought they were going to call him on the travel because of how late the whistle was.
I agree.
Ethan Waskell checking into the game for Dylan Lesha. One thing about this Spartan team is they go deep into their bench.
They do.
It's a common occurrence to see 12 players play for this team. Krybeck for 3, it's up. Not quite able to get that one to go. Waskell right between his legs. Hoff gets it. Dishes back out to Gebheim. Parker tries to hit the 3, and he gets it. Nice shot there by Parker Gebheim. 12-18 now. As the senior Parker Gebheim has 5 points. Thought about the 3, instead will drive here, up. No good, and that foul is going to be called on Jordan Walters. His first, Spartan's fourth. It will be a shooting foul, so we'll see 2 shots from the charity stripe. Just to round out a couple of our camera operators over the years, we've had a lot of students help us out. So after this free throw, we'll name a couple. We've had senior Grant Hoff, senior Katie Shader, sophomore Blake Fries all help us out numerous times in terms of filming. We could not do this without them, and we appreciate it. Spartans get the rebound, coming back the other way. Krybeck again will operate in the point guard position. Waska will drive the baseline, dishes it out. Gebheim, another three. Long, no good. Waskell skies for that rebound. That's going to be a jump ball there. Heading back to the Panthers, but good effort by the Spartans.
Oh, timeout for Ellsworth.
Oh, there you go. Try to get a couple of ad reads in here real quick, just because we've talked about them, but we need to read the ad reads for sure. Northwoods Technical College, stay safe and learn locally. Start at Northwoods Technical College and save thousands. They're also a nationally recognized two-year college. Go further, faster at Northwoods Technical College. And another quick shout out, we'll also be talking here about Wisconsin Credit Union. From childhood through retirement, Wisconsin Credit Union's Smart Financial Literacy Program is packaged according to life stages with a variety of helpful resources. Visit wisconsincu.org for more information. Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to support Somerset Athletics. And we're joined by the one and only Mr. Trent Probst.
Let's turn his mic up. There we go.
Now we're good.
Congratulations, got 100th live stream.
100th live
You
stream.
guys
How
made
about
it.
that?
Well, we should
did.
say thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Probst.
Didn't do anything.
You let us do this.
Yes.
You bought us a camera. You bought us
Yep.
some mics.
This nice headset
Headsets.
I'm wearing
Yeah.
is pretty darn good. So we would Spartan live stream would not be what it is without you, Mr. Probst, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
Just doing my job, guys. As we say, I got to take care of the on-air talent.
Where are they?
Yeah, wait, we have on-air talent.
Let's say, when do they arrive?
Yeah.
They have a separate booth.
Yeah.
Out of bounds there.
We're just pretending.
Yes, of course.
He just lets us pretend.
Oh my gosh. All the compliments we've gotten have just been other people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Spartans with the ball here, down 6. 8 minutes to go roughly here. Mr. Probst, we talked about the exciting hockey games last night. You were at both of them. Any observations from that?
Our boys came out and just put up a lot of goals. They got after. That was really fun to watch. I think we had six different players score goals for us.
It was, I mean, it was cool. We were here just kind of following along, and it was close initially, but then we get 6, and then we're up to 9.
Yeah.
So,
We had 6 different kids score goals, and Abe Sirik actually had a hat trick.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Quite a game.
And the girls' game, very physical.
Oh my gosh.
Our girls did a phenomenal job of keeping their composure and just playing hockey. And when they can do that, they can play at a very high level.
That third period was some of the
Yeah.
more intense hockey that I think we've seen,
Yeah.
Wallen, since we've gone to games.
Absolutely.
So.
Weeks and Herta took over. That was fun to watch.
Walters' first free throw a bit short there.
And actually, I was talking to several of the kids today, and Brooke Olson, who's a sophomore only, made a good point about, hey, when the other team's talking, just smile and keep playing.
Yep.
Just let the play do the talking.
That is the right mindset to have right there, and I think it really helped out the Western Wisconsin Stars for sure.
Yeah. They'll get ready to play on Tuesday now. They're down at River Falls for a sectional game. The boys are at home against River Falls in a sectional game.
Awesome. Walters gets the friendly roll to go there.
Which is kind of ironic because they both played a version of Menominee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Three-pointer goes there.
Nice shot there.
Back and forth affair here so far. Ellsworth currently up 8 with 8 to play. That's cool. I believe it's the first time since Aaron Herta has been a part of the Western Wisconsin Stars that they finally got a playoff win.
Yep.
So it was about time.
Speaking of Aaron Herta, do you want to tell us the big news about Aaron Herta this week?
Yeah, so she was named a finalist for, well, a couple pieces of big news. She was named first team all-conference, but Big Rivers Conference, and co-player of the year. Madison Troutmiller and Elise Wheel were honorable mention, and McKenna Ducklow and Mackenzie Weeks were second team all-conference, and then Aaron Herta was named a finalist for Miss Hockey in the state of Wisconsin.
so cool.
That is so cool.
She's one of 6, I believe. Initially, the list was 4, and then they added 2.
Very cool.
So she led the state in goals this
Yes.
year.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I believe, first time in school and program history that we've had a player be finalist for Miss Wisconsin.
Oh
Miss Hockey in
my
the state of
goodness.
Wisconsin.
That's
So-
pretty
Amazing.
Definitely deserving of the recognition. Another squad deserving of some recognition. The cheer squad, who we got to kind of
Yeah.
send off for their kind of state performance this weekend.
They're performing down in competing down in Oshkosh tomorrow at the state tournament in their game day routine and non-tumble routine. They're on their way over there. We actually made some hotel adjustments on the fly just due to some weather and stuff. So they're actually staying in Stevens Point now. We made some.
Oh, probably a good idea.
Snuck away here a little bit ago and made some adjustments with them and got them in a closer hotel so they have to be on the road as long.
Thank goodness. That's probably a good decision with all the wind going on right now. Somerset down 8 here. Now down 6 as Rory Hoff with a nice finish there. Somerset trying to keep this one close. Big matchup here. And Probst, explain to the folks at home kind of the seating situation that should be happening. Is it on Sunday night or is it on Monday?
Sunday around 2 p.m.
There you go.
The seeds will be
what a
unveiled.
shot.
Janky just knocks it down. Good athlete.
Wow.
The seeds will be unveiled Sunday afternoon around 2 o'clock. They put up a video through YouTube. DeYoung with the putback.
Nice job there by the sophomore.
And the video just kind of tells everybody where they
Where
are?
they're going,
So it's all based on the computer system that they're using.
And there's all kinds of factors that they put into play with record, head-to-head, winning percentages, all kinds of stuff. So we'll see where they're. I'm not even going to try to predict it because
It's
I just don't
impossible
know.
to predict.
On the girls' side, we thought Prescott would probably be the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Because they beat St. Croix Falls, they beat Baldwin, and they had a pretty good record. But St. Croix Falls was the 1, and Baldwin was actually the 2 over Prescott. So the computer's going to do its thing, and it is what it is.
And I know Somerset beat Ellsworth in the head-to-head very recently to the seeding, and then Ellsworth got seeded 1 above the girls' basketball team. Somerset going on a bit of a run here, down 4 with about 6 to play.
You know what I like about that computer seating is it kind of takes the human factor away out of it a little bit.
It does, yeah. That definitely has its advantages. The one thing the computers can't recognize is if you've had a kid out due to injury or quarantine or things like that. I think about Ellsworth right now. Their record may not be strong, but they played a lot of the season without Jack Janke.
Exactly.
And if that kid plays for the
fantastic
majority
player.
of the year, their record and team's probably a bit different.
Oh, yeah.
So a computer's not going to pick that up, unfortunately, but I do agree because sometimes, as a person who's hosted several of those seating meetings, you watch how sometimes people vote and you're kind of like,
Exactly.
3-pointer by Savion Mel, just short.
And Spartan's able to get the offensive board.
To be honest, it was pushed by the Coaches Association, so it's something that the coaches asked for and had a voice in.
I've been on those coaches, those seating meetings, and they're kind of get a little bit ugly sometimes. I mean,
can get a bit intense.
Intense, that's the right word. Yes, I've had to actually score those before.
Oh wow!
Those have been fun.
Every coach has kind of a different set of criteria that they look at.
And then if you have 2 conferences coming together, conference alignment can get a little bit ugly too. You kind of have.
Hoff gets it to go there. Spartans down 3.
Hopefully Hoff couldn't hear me talking while
he's
shooting.
good. He made it, so we're all good. Yeah. Not our responsibility when they make it.
Yes.
If they miss it though, that's on us.
Mackenzie Lesher rule.
The Mackenzie Lesher rule.
I'm trying to figure out why we have so much feedback, Mr. Probst, on the in the headsets. Something we haven't had until the 100th.
Uh-oh.
A special edition for this one
Take
tonight.
Me back
So
to your roots.
I was saying, congratulations on the final live stream.
Go,
The equipment is over.
3-point up. 3-point out and in. Spartans fighting for the rebound. Nice offensive board by Ellsworth. They'll get another chance for the 3, and they hit. That one from the senior, number 33. That'd be Spencer Schultz.
Smooth shot.
Yeah, that was nice. We have a foul here.
Oh, something on the floor.
Something on the floor.
Safety
No
first.
foul. Yep.
So if you're a Spartan fan and want to watch teams in action next week, you literally can do so every day except Wednesday potentially.
Wow.
Boys basketball Monday night, home against Rice Lake, pending weather. Tuesday, girls basketball at home, 7 o'clock regional game against Central, with boys hockey at home against River Falls at 7, girls hockey at River Falls at 7.
Oh my goodness.
That's not a busy night for you at
Wednesday
all,
night
huh?
we'll take a break for practice. Thursday night, boys basketball travels down to St. Croix Central to take on the Panthers' last regular season game. And then if the girls hockey team wins on Friday, they will play in the sectional final Friday evening at 4:30 at Chippewa Falls. Girls basketball, if they win Tuesday, they're at Prescott Friday.
There you go.
And then on Saturday, if boys hockey wins on Tuesday, they would be playing in the sectional final Saturday here in Somerset at 4 o'clock. And we are hosting that whether we are playing in that or not.
Very cool.
And then girls basketball, if they win Tuesday, win Friday, they play Saturday as well.
Well, I remember the sectional final game here where we were in it.
Oh my gosh.
Too soon, right? Too soon to bring that one up. So
we don't talk about that one. The failed live stream.
Well, we had fun doing it where we thought we were doing it.
there was
Yeah,
the
that
tape
was
delay
something.
version for those of us that
There-
are old
yep.
enough to have watched the Badgers on tape delay
There
back in the
is
day.
there is a version of it you can
WISN.
access. Yep.
Is it on the YouTube account right now?
It is not. No.
So it's kind of in the archives of sorts.
All I remember is, you know how cold that ice arena gets?
Yes.
I was sweating bullets
Yep.
that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down to my T-shirt, just trying
That's
to get
when-
that thing to work.
That's when I finally realized how stressful the live stream game could be. Was when we broadcasted that game.
I think my personal favorite / unfavorite thing about that one was our Facebook feed getting blown up by comments
my
of
God.
saying it's not working.
It's blurry.
It's blurry.
Oh,
yeah.
that was something.
Thank you. I didn't notice.
I remember we used the Instagram account to kind of go live sometimes
Yeah.
too as well. So, Wallen, how many folks we have listening in here tonight?
We're right around 75.
Not a bad number.
Yeah.
Not a bad number for a Friday night.
Can we get to 100?
Can
on
we
our
get to 100 on the 100th live stream? I sure hope so.
That'd be pretty cool.
22-28 here, 3.5 to go roughly. As folks, we will have the top 10 moments in live stream history presented during halftime. Some good ones in there, Mr. Probst.
Yes. Can't
Some
wait
good
to hear
ones.
what they are.
Oh boy,
Be taking care of the refs at halftime. So
There
I'll
you
have to
go.
watch the tape delay version tomorrow morning.
sounds good.
Throw it out.
Can Kamen Gebheim finish? He can. The sophomore with the lay-in there. 24-28. Spartans down 4.
Well, we both know when you do watch the live streams, because you were texting me at about 5 o'clock this morning, watching the one from the other night.
That's
Do
true.
you have a favorite live stream?
I don't.
You don't?
I
Okay.
don't.
Favorite live stream moment?
That's so hard to say.
It's tough.
One that I have gone back and watched a few times is the girls basketball regional final last
Yeah.
year.
Oh,
Laid out there. Hope everyone is okay. That was a heck of a game, and I'm gonna spoilers, but that one is on the top 10.
It is?
But
Okay.
I mean,
Just because
it is warranted.
you got the finish and then the after part where the kids stormed the court
Yep.
and I had to like be the bad guy. And it wasn't because I was anti-storming the court. It was
Nope.
because we were like hadn't given out the trophy
Yep.
and all that stuff
Oh.
yet. And it's fun to watch
Oh,
in
it
slow
was so
motion,
cool.
watching the kids' reactions
Yep.
and like,
They're like, "Whoa."
yeah.
Gotta go back.
Between that and the storming of the court in the Northwestern
Northwestern
game,
game.
which was the last live stream before
Ooh.
COVID.
Yep. Oh,
That
that was a
was
fun
fun.
one. Oh man,
Yeah, that was a fun.
that gives me chills.
Yep.
what about the? Okay, this wasn't live stream.
We're
but
just gonna
do
get all the top 10s here.
I just
This wasn't live stream, but do you remember the last game that we held here before COVID between Prescott and St.
Central.
Croix Central?
Yes, I do.
That was
Oh.
such an eerie
Yes.
game.
Sectional semifinal
semifinal
game and 88 tickets per school.
Wow.
Oh, God, that was
Worked
so
really
awkward.
hard that day with Jason Cooley, who was the former AD at St. Croix Central, and the great legend Matt Smith from Prescott. That
3-point
day,
up.
just to logistically get it all figured out. And
Oh jeez.
we worked together like champs, and we had the game. But yeah, it was so weird.
And then
Yeah.
after that, you kind of had to deal with stuff similar to that
Yeah.
the entire next season with a lot of
Entire
different
next
things. So
But that
kind of
whole-
harbinger of things to come.
But it just felt awkward because you
flash
just,
up for 3 off the front rim.
Yes.
but you just had this hanging feeling of you just kind of knew something
Yeah.
wasn't.
True.
You kind of felt like, yep, this was the last game
Yeah.
of this year.
Off of Somerset, so we'll be heading back to Ellsworth here.
Oh, that's a foul on Dylan Lesha.
All right, I'm going to sign off and go get some waters for the refs at halftime. Congratulations on number 100, and
Thank you,
let's
Mr.
get 100
Probst.
more, guys.
Yes,
Sounds
that's
good.
what we said. Sounds good, Mr. Probst. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us up here. Ellsworth will take a couple of free throws here. First one misses, tipped out of bounds. See who they call that one on. It's going to be going back to the Spartans here. Caden Krybeck with the ball. 2 minutes to go here. Somerset looking to cut down this lead. Another travel there. And tail of the tape for some of this half for Somerset has been the turnovers.
Yes.
A lot of unforced errors for the Spartans. This would be a very different game if they even had half the turnovers they've had so far.
Can I do a quick shout out before I forget?
Yep.
We need to do a quick shout out to our 1,000th subscriber.
Oh,
It's Michelle Lesha,
awesome.
but not
Not the Michelle.
not the Michelle Lesha, not Dylan's mom. It's Dylan's aunt.
Oh, wow.
So it's Jeremy's brother. wife.
Okay.
Awesome. And then I'll do a quick shout out to the 1,001 and first subscriber because Maddie Young subscribed to us right after we got, and she sent me an email after it saying, I'm number 1,000. And she was just a bit late, but I love that.
That was a big
Maddie Young, a
campaign.
senior at Somerset High School.
A big campaign for us
That
at the beginning
was.
of this season. Yeah.
And now we're at 1,150.
I know.
Wow.
How about that?
We didn't even need to try that hard.
No,
it
we
just
didn't.
organically happened.
Parker Gebheim with the ball. Spartans still down 4 here with 1:20 to go.
Whoa.
Tough pass there into Hoff. Back out. Krybeck, extra pass. Gebheim. 1-3-1 here from Ellsworth, it looks like. Tough to kind of find a soft spot in the zone as Lesha uses the body to kind of get in there and get the 2 points. Spartans down 2 with a minute to go.
We just keep fighting back. We get down big and then we fight back. What we need to do is get a stop.
Need a
And now we-
rebound, and
and
now we go.
It would be
Yep,
nice to take the lead here.
it would be.
Or at least tie it.
Yep, still could potentially get another opportunity with a possession.
Perimeter defense by Ellsworth is impressive.
They have
They're
done a
not-
really good job. Oh my
Oh, yep,
goodness,
they're gonna
that's going
call
to be
it.
a foul there. That will have Dylan Lesha head to the line. And while we talk about Dylan Lesha, quick shout out to Jeremy and Michelle Lesha, a couple of supporters of the live stream right from the get-go, as they have had student athletes for both boys and girls basketball play. And specifically, I mean, I can't tell you how many times Jeremy Lesha has been so encouraging with the live stream right
Absolutely.
from the get-go. Always been so kind to us, always been so supportive of us, and we really appreciate it, Jeremy.
He's been on for a few interviews.
Yep,
Yes.
Yeah,
yep.
it's been great.
A good interview as well. On that coaching staff with Corey Lindenberg and the girls basketball team.
Up to 80.
Awesome.
Right
See if we
now?
can break that 100 number. It's been a while, I feel like, that we've broken 100 here on the live stream. Last
True.
year we had a lot of people tuning in because kind of limited opportunities to show up in person. 15 seconds to go. Can Somerset make a stop here? I feel like that would almost be just as good as getting a tie.
Exactly. What about
7 seconds. Coach Wink is pleased so far. Not able to get it.
Oh, geez. No.
Nope. Not able to get it to go. So Somerset with a nice stop there at the end. They'll go into half down 2, but based on most of this first half, down by at least 5 points. Kind of clawed their way back in and had to fight for it. Somerset not necessarily shooting the lights out here tonight so far, but have done a good job of keeping this one close, even with the offense being a bit limited. So,
All right. Are we going to do?
yeah, let's do some of this
Okay.
top 10. As we go through this top 10, we'll go through some of our
Are we
kind
gonna-
of shout outs. Are we going to, I think we'll just,
Are we having
what
the
camera are we going to roll
Oh,
with
we
here?
can go with this one.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm going to put my chair back down
Yep.
here. This list, again, provided by sophomore girls basketball player and Spartan live stream intern Jenna Pepper.
Okay,
She did a great job.
So shout out to Jenna
Shout
Pepper.
out to Jenna Pepper. Let's shout out all of our live stream interns, as Talon Lane has helped us out a lot this season as well. And of course, Mackenzie Lesha, the senior, has been a member of the Spartan live stream internship. I think even before we knew there was going to be an internship, she has helped us out. So I have the list right here in front of me. You guys can help me out with some shout outs as we go here. We'll go right down the list that Jenna gave me, and we're going to lead off with number 1 here. And I guess they're not technically in order for folks at home, but Taylor Paulson's layup to win that regional final game against Altoona at the 1 hour, 18 minute and 33 second mark. She even gave us right
Oh my
on there,
gosh.
which is pretty cool. I think we'll have to post the times on the Instagram account for some
Yeah.
of these, because that's some dedication right there.
Good job,
But
Jenna.
that was probably one of my favorite finishes. That is my favorite finish to any game we've had. It happened right in front of us here, and the gym just went rocking after that one. And of course, we're going to give a quick shout out to the members of that girls basketball team. We have Taylor Paulson, who made that amazing shot. And of course, we have Danny Schockner, who was on that squad, a fantastic player for the Spartans. Rachel Gaikowski, the other half of the Splash Sisters. And we had Sophia the Machine Rivard, a key component of that team, seniors last year. And boy, was that a fun team to watch. So that's our first one there.
I remember that being one of those moments where we maxed out the audio
Oh,
on
yeah.
our screams and
We
celebrations.
certainly peaked on the audio there for sure. And that'll lead us to our next one, where it may be one of the first times we had kind of maxed out the audio. and that was Ty Madden's block against Grantsburg, happening at the 27-minute, 38-second mark, and boy, was that block something crazy.
I think the craziest thing about that is the angle that we have up here. I swear he was horizontal with us.
defying gravity moment almost. It looked like he just flipped a switch, turned off gravity, and just was skying for that one.
I mean, we're 20 feet off the ground here, and he was right with us.
He was right there eye to eye with us. So Ty Madden's block, that was one of the first, I feel like, iconic moments for the Spartan live stream. Next one of my favorites. It was volleyball versus Amory 2020. Only had 7 players and won 3-0, winning the last set 29-27. That one, I mean, when I think about that one, I get choked up, honestly, because you had so many girls just playing their hearts out. And it was against a tough Amory team. A lot of people out due to potential close contact situations last year. And each one of those girls played their heart out, and it was such a fun game to call. So that one's number 3 on our list. Number 4, we have Barron boys basketball in the 1920 season at the 47-minute, 26-second mark. We have Trey Krybeck makes that buzzer beater, 3 at half to tie the Spartans up. Spartans ended up winning that game in overtime, 72-65. That was an amazing buzzer beater by Trey Krybeck. And I think now is a good time to shout out the rest of kind of the squad that Trey Krybeck ran with for a couple years there. We have, of course, Trey Krybeck. We have Tyson Wink, of course. We have Melvin the Magician Medina Ortiz, probably my favorite nickname in Spartan live stream history.
I would agree with that.
Yes. And of course we have Tate Pitcher, all guys who have supported the live stream since graduating, and all guys who have so much fun after games talking to them about the games.
And then let's go to Tate Pitcher's grandma.
Oh my gosh,
Grandma
can't
Trudy.
forget
The original super fan.
The original big fan of the Spartan live stream, the one and only Grandma Trudy. Oh my goodness, how could we forget? So next moment we have Amory boys basketball in the 1920 season. This is one of my favorites. They won that game, and the score ended up being a palindrome, 74-47. Our only palindrome score of the live stream in its history. And folks at home, palindrome starts the same way that it finishes, reverse. Jenna Pepper knows I love those, so she threw that one in. Awesome stuff. All right, next one, another classic that we talked about earlier. We got Northwestern boys basketball in the 1920 season. That 1920 season was an all-timer. At the 1 hour, 34 minute, 8-second mark, they won that game after a huge playoff win. The student section stormed the court. That gave me chills.
Yes.
That was just such a cool moment. First time, I think, on the live stream that we got to see the student section charge the court, and it was after a fantastic win by the boys basketball team. Next one, we have Baldwin girls basketball in the 2021 season. That was Coach Lindenberg's 100th win.
That was cool.
A big monument for the one and only Corey Lindenberg. Again, he was on the second live stream of all time. He's helped us out throughout, and he's probably provided us with the best interviews on the live stream of all time, as you never really know what you're going to get when Corey Lindenberg comes up into the live stream lounge. Going to flip the page here. Got 3 more top 10 moments to go. We have a moment that happened yesterday. We have girls basketball in the 21-22 season. Heather Gaikowski scores a career-high 33 points against Amory. That was a fantastic showing by Heather. Her career high, and a really nice win for the girls team last night. And then we have a game that I think it's the last boys game actually.
Yeah.
Boys basketball 21-22, a double overtime win against Osceola. Fantastic game by both teams. Just a battle the entire time.
Absolutely.
A fun little kind of twist to that is the JV game also went to double overtime. A late night for the Spartan live stream. A lot of basketball, but boy, was it fun.
One of those times where we're able to make the joke of like, oh, see you in 8 hours.
Yes.
We're back to school the next day.
I think we were all walking zombies
Oh
the
my
next
gosh,
day.
the next day we were
Absolutely.
tired.
Even the players.
Yeah.
I think everyone was just trying to get through the day that
Yep.
next day.
But a double OT win against the Osceola Chieftains, a fantastic win by the Spartans. And last but certainly not least, a kind of homage to a player not on Somerset, Isabella Lenz scoring 52 points for the Prescott Cardinals in the 2019-2020 season. The most impressive scoring performance that we have seen in live stream history. Isabella Lenz now playing college basketball, and boy was that fun to watch.
Yeah, that was a wild game.
All-timer for sure. And it's been a really fun ride. Really fun, cool 10 moments there. And Jenna Pepper put in a lot of work on those, and we really appreciate her helping us out with the live stream this season and in years in the past.
I just love that the timestamps are on there because I'm going to go back and watch a ton of those.
Yes, absolutely.
And yeah, we'll put those out on the Instagram page. Plenty of time for a shameless plug on that. That's just Spartan Livestream on Instagram.
There we go.
We do some nice photos on there, behind the scenes stuff, as well as some what were kind of upcoming events and things like that.
Well, and I think, Mr. Wallen, it's a good time now to talk about the quote-unquote big fans of the Spartan Livestream that are on our list.
Absolutely.
Okay. We always have a good running joke list up here of definitely big fans of the Spartan Livestream, and I'll let you guys take some of those.
All right, I'm going to start from the top.
Well, what usually happens with our quote-unquote big fans is we go off on some random tangent about something, and we just try and pull it back to the fact that we are doing a live stream. But we got to start with the one and only Derek Carr.
Big fan of the Spartan Livestream.
Don't know how we got on the topic of Derek Carr, but
no. I think the very first one is Paul Christ.
Oh, of course.
Paul Christ was in attendance once for a live stream game and did acknowledge us during that game.
He gave us a slight wave.
Yes, he did.
I'm surprised we could not get him here for the 100th. That would have been amazing.
He must have had bigger things going on.
I don't know how.
Goodness. A couple of other classics we got here. Who can forget Kirk Cousins, big fan of the live stream.
Big fan of the live stream.
Is he really?
Apparently.
I don't know how he made this list.
And of course, along with Kirk Cousins, Jess, you'll agree with this one a little bit more.
Yes.
Giannis Antetokounmpo,
of course,
big fan of the Spartan live stream for sure. And Wallen, I'll let you take the next one. I think you know who it's going to be because it's the only person you constantly reference as a big fan.
Well, as a fan of the Timberwolves in the early 2010, 11, 12 season, I remember a good old player by the name of Luke Ridenour. Who often some players often
reminds us of Tate Pitcher,
yes,
reminds
Tate
us
Pitcher,
of Ethan Waskell a little bit at times.
Yes, so Luke Ridenour, big fan of the live stream.
Goodness gracious. A couple of other people we got to thank real quick in terms of they've been a part of the live stream in the past. Joe Hutter has helped us out in the past. A big thank you to his wife, Amy Hutter, who's also a big fan of the Spartan live stream, watching at home a lot. Of course, Mrs. Donnelly had to help out at one time for a live stream. An iconic live stream, one of my favorite moments when all of us were out due to close contact.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Where I'm driving home. I'm in the passenger seat, going home from getting tested. I'm on the FaceTime with Miss Donnelly as she's trying to navigate equipment she's never seen before.
Goodness gracious.
And here I'm at home thinking, great, I'm replaced.
Yep. Also, during our camera operator bit, we forgot to thank Josh Wells, who has helped us out a lot, and of course Shelby Wells, who has seen probably almost all of the 100 live streams. Thank you, Shelby, for being a faithful fan of the Spartan live stream.
One of our top commenters.
Yes, and along with that, I would say the Eichten family has been a huge supporter. Zach, Sarah, and Nolan Eichten as well, and we'll continue with shout-outs as we go into this second half. But we talked through that halftime. How about that?
I don't think we've ever done that.
We have never. First time in all 100.
All right, the next 100 that we do, we're going to be talking to halftime.
There we go.
We'll see.
And last but not least, in terms of people who have helped us out in the live stream, Kyle Larson helping us out multiple times with wrestling live streams.
Absolutely.
Could not do those wrestling live streams without Kyle Larson.
The voice of the mat, we call him.
That's true.
Because we know nothing, absolutely nothing about wrestling.
Savion a little bit short on that three. Been a common theme throughout this game for him.
Need to kind of range in that shooting here if Somerset wants to pull away. Nice pass in there to Parker Gebheim, and he'll draw the foul. He'll look to tie it up here early on.
As they're kind of walking out here, big shout out to the pep band who led us with some songs in pregame and at halftime.
Another entity that has certainly performed plenty at halftime, the dance team. Have to give a quick shout out to them. Finished 5th at state, I believe, for hip hop.
Yep.
So big shout out to the dance team as well.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to my mom and my sister.
Absolutely.
They watch the live stream sometimes.
Those family shout outs, I think, are some of the best ones. I got a laundry list of family members who are watching here tonight.
Oh, and then Troy's parents, Tom and Judy Wink.
Awesome.
Oh, they're here tonight. Oh, and there's Tyson. Oh, he made it.
Is Tyson here?
And he's eating.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Somerset down 1 here. Ellsworth looking to add on to this lead. Kind of struggled offensively at the end. And some of that credit has to go to the Spartan defense as they kind of ramped up the defensive intensity at the end of the first half. No easy looks. Somerset able to steal this one.
Oh, yep, I was like,
Roskell gets the travel
I was
there.
like, oh, they didn't call it. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, they did.
Oh, they did. Yep, they sure did.
Okay, have you ever found that Subway napkin yet? Anybody?
I think it's in my room somewhere. I will find it.
That needs to be framed.
I know it does. It needs to be framed and placed up here in the live stream lounge.
I'm worried, though, that if we... Will someone throw it away, though? I think it's safer in your room.
That's what I'm saying. It needs to be framed in a glass case.
I know it's in one of the folders that I have, just like stuff that I had in my room, so I'm pretty sure it's there.
Uh-oh, we have something going on.
Yeah.
A technical issue, if you will.
Communication going down there. And
Mr. Probst with the speed walk over to the table.
Now's a good time.
Oh, good. It's with the scoreboard. Because you know what? I've had trouble with that before, and so I'm glad that it's
not just you, Jess.
It's not just me.
It's not just you.
Fun fact, I have done every job down at that booth.
Really?
So every job that happens in this building.
You've even coached?
Fun fact, I've actually been a volleyball coach before.
There you go.
Well, that's you did mention that. That's why I brought you in also to do volleyball play-by-play.
And you know what? I also coach football. Little kids football, 5th and 6th grade football.
Well, hey, let's talk about this transition here. Speaking of volleyball and football, big shout out to a couple of head coaches who have supported the live stream. Amber Vries, head coach for volleyball, and Bruce Larson, head coach for the boys football team. And of course, we want to shout out the football team as well as the girls volleyball team, as they have been very supportive of the live stream. I remember, I think it was last year or the year before, I got a really nice card from the volleyball team. I think the last 2 years actually.
Aww,
just being so appreciative of what we've been able to do for the live stream for those volleyball games. So, big shout out to those two teams. We really appreciate their support. Again, all of these 100 folks, I feel like we really couldn't be here without the support of this community and all these individuals, especially without the support of the individual that is about to join us on the microphone up here. Principal Shannon Donnelly joining us on the microphone.
Here comes the real celebrity.
There we go.
Hey, hey, live stream peeps.
How are we doing, Principal Donnelly?
We have got one heck of a game here tonight.
This is a nail biter here so far.
Barn burner.
There you go. I like it. And of course, playing against a team from your old stomping grounds, the Ellsworth Panthers.
Good old EHS. I can still sing the school song, you know.
Oh boy, we might need that here actually.
I won't, because now I bleed red and black.
There we go. Absolutely.
What about that Pep Fest today?
I got to tell you, today was a great day. There's a
the
jump
thing
ball.
happened again.
Great day at SHS today. Awesome Polar Days Pep Fest. Sent our cheer team off for their state appearance. Lots of fun stuff happening today.
Did you see the bracket that's up by the concession stand?
Is this the smartest teacher bracket?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Well, I got to tell you, I've told some kids already I'm going to be monitoring very closely how far they believe that I can get. And I'm going to kind of log that in the back of my head because
I've been given some sleeper information out there, Miss Donnelly.
Woo, all right.
Positive sleeper information.
Good. I like it.
Ellsworth able to draw the foul there. It'll be 2 shots. They'll head to the line here. Somerset leading by 2 points now.
Oh, and I'd like to also, big shout out to NHS this morning, by the way.
Oh, that was so
that
cool.
was so cool.
Yep.
Staff appreciation breakfast. That was a wonderful way to start the day.
Really
perfect
good
way to start the day. Absolutely.
And kudos to the NHS kids that provided some gluten-free options for their principal.
Some of them said they got here at 6:30 in the morning.
Unbelievable.
Really cool. Very appreciative of them.
Unbelievable.
That was a great way to start this Friday out. Ellsworth still down 2, able to get the second free throw to go.
And quick shout out to Dina Sandlin as well for her beautiful poem.
Student
song.
that sang a wonderful song for our staff at the end of the day. That was awesome.
Awesome.
So overall, just a fantastic day today. Fantastic Friday.
Absolutely. Principal Donnelly, we're kind of reminiscing with this being the 100th live stream. Curious to share kind of some of your memories of the live stream that you kind of captained when you needed to kind of step into that role.
So Joe Hutter and I, we stepped up.
You did.
When we had the rest of you were not available, and we had that night, if you remember, a double header.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And we nailed it.
Yes, you did. Oh, I listened throughout.
And Joe and I will tell you all about it if you want to know how well we did.
So folks, if you see Shannon Donnelly or Joe Hutter in public, ask him about their live stream debut.
You're welcome. Yeah, it was fun, but I got to tell you, I give you guys a huge shout out. This is a lot of work.
It can be tiring sometimes, but boy, has it been fun over the last 3 years.
I don't know if people realize the amount of behind-the-scenes things that happen to get live stream and those kinds of things going. So I want to give you guys a shout out because these are late nights, lots of nights here in the gym, in the football field, wrestling matches, live streaming, pet fest, those kinds of things. So I know our community definitely appreciates it.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
It has been a fantastic time, and I feel like, so not coming from the Somerset community, it's been a really fun opportunity to connect with this community through the live stream. So
it's been a blessing for sure.
It's been a good time for everyone. And hopefully Somerset can regain the lead here and have a good time in this one, but there's a nice three.
That is a beautiful shot.
Number
We've seen it a couple times already. But
Spencer Schultz. He's pretty tall, too, with a nice shot.
Yes.
Mr. Probst and I were talking a little bit about just how physical this game has been.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Been a tough game so far. Cayman Gebheim going up strong. It gets the bucket to go. Nice finish there by the sophomore, number 51.
Lots of athletic kids on the floor.
This is a tough matchup here so far. Ellsworth moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to find an entry point into the paint, it looks like here, but nothing going. Dribble drive. Nothing going. Nice dish there. Up and in. Nice pass there from Schultz to Carson Nugent.
You know, I got to say, every time I watch Ellsworth play, whether it's the girls or the boys, it's inevitable that there are kids on the floor where I'm like, oh, I know their parents.
How many parents of the kids that are on the floor right now do you know?
Between kids on the varsity floor, the JV team, and I recognize at least one in the student section, I'm at about 6.
There you go.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
another kind of new experience for you this season, Shannon, is having your son Kane get some varsity minutes and obviously have a big role on JV. How has that been for you this season watching from the sideline?
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I think we're enjoying the high school experience, no doubt. I try to kind of find that line between mom and principal when I can. I know he loves being at the high school too and loves being a part of this team, so it's been a lot of fun watching him.
And he has been really fun to watch. It's exciting to see kind of where he will go with a couple of the underclassmen on this team.
Yep. I'm looking at your shout-out sheet. Have we already hit my parents in Palm Springs?
Not yet, but you can go ahead and take it
away.
away.
I gotta. I mean, Dave and Lindbergh enjoying the retired life, watching the live stream, which I know for a fact because my mom just sent me a text not too long ago.
There we go.
Watching the live stream all the way from Palm Springs, California.
And what time? It's what, like 6:30?
Well, I think it's 2 hours. So yep, it's 6:30.
Out on the beach or something?
Hanging by the pool, right? Just all kinds of.
The ideal Spartan live stream viewing experience.
There you
honestly.
go, right?
They're doing it right.
Well, this is a perfect example of how this live stream just benefits so many people because they're able to catch a game hanging out in California.
Yeah. Ross Miller, you have a cousin in West Virginia, you said, right?
Cousin Nate Mitchick watching in West Virginia.
Wow.
Thanks, Nate, for tuning in. We appreciate it.
It's just a little bit warmer out in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
I know. My dad told me the other day it was a balmy 89.
Oh.
There you go.
Lesha drives the baseline, loses a handle on it, but that's tipped out of bounds, heading back to Somerset. 32-39. Ellsworth's gone on a bit of a run here in this second half. Somerset needs to get back into this one. Krybeck will inbound it quickly into DeYoung. He's got to go up strong. He does. Nice finish by the sophomore, Lake DeYoung. DeYoung up to, excuse me, let's see. Number not on the scoreboard right now for points.
I want to say 8.
That sounds about right. Three-pointer up, no good. Jordan Walters gets the long rebound right to Dylan Lesha.
And you've kind of mentioned this, Ross Miller, before, but Ellsworth kind of going on a bit of a run, getting a little bit of a lead. Somerset clawing back to it, getting it close. It's kind of been the story of the game so far.
Very true.
Hopefully the Spartans can get the lead here in the last 12 minutes.
A game of runs.
We've got a very young crew out there right now. 2 juniors and 3 sophomores.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we don't see that very often
No,
with
we
this
don't.
team. Especially with a team of 5 seniors that get significant playing time.
So I know the last time we played Ellsworth, Jack Janke was not playing due to an injury, so it's nice to see him back on the floor healthy.
A fantastic basketball player for sure. Fun to watch. Drive, dish back out, travel there. Turnover by the Panthers, heading back to Somerset.
How about a shout out to our coaching staff, looking very dapper
Yes,
this
they
evening.
are. Suiting up.
Suits
Quite
and
a few
ties.
of them. Looking good.
I like it.
Yep.
Well, it's parents' night.
Yep.
Yes.
I didn't even know they were dressing up. No one told me that.
Up
That was a nice
and
feed.
in. Nice job
Nice
by
feed.
Dylan Lesha. And of course, it was Polar Days this week. I think now would be a good time to give a quick shout out to our Polar Days King and Queen. Polar Days King, Jameson Wink, your son, Jess, did a great job. And of course, Polar Days Queen, Julia Rybacki, who's up here in the live stream lounge with us. Big shout out to the King and Queen of Polar Days, both in attendance tonight. And of course, big shout out to the student council as well, who did a fantastic job with all the events. A couple of really great leaders at this school, just kind of showing what they can do.
And Kelly Emerson.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And her family for watching as well.
Yep. Kelly Emerson and family, I know, tune in quite often at home. Big supporters of the live stream, always very supportive and just friendly.
A big week full of fun things. We had a medallion hunt, we had some giveaways, and lots of fun things.
Yep. Short medallion hunt.
a 15-minute medallion hunt.
That's true. That's true.
Well, medallion reminds me, anyone from Ellsworth know what I'm talking about, the old snow fest that used to happen in Ellsworth.
Oh.
And I don't know if they still do this, where they used to hide a very similar thing around town. You get clues, you'd find it. Probably gift certificate to the creamery.
That's
something
always
like
fun.
That, right?
Savion Moe will drive. Can he finish? That's a nice block there by the Panthers. Spartans down by 5, 11:20 to go.
You know, our dress-up days this week give us license to wear sweatpants.
Oh, it was nice.
5 days a week.
Yes, it was nice.
I like it.
What are the dress-up days for next week?
I'm making an executive decision. Yes. It is jammy day every day from here on out.
Yeah. I think everyone will fully support that.
Let's do it.
Too strong there by Lake DeYoung. And Ellsworth will bring it back here. Spartans down 7. Whoa, boy. Almost losing a handle on that one. Oh, hitting the ground there.
This is some ugly kind of play from both teams right
back
now.
Back and forth, kind of hitting the deck. And Rory Hoff hits the deck as well, but he'll head to the line to shoot too.
Penguin slides out of bounds.
Making Tyson Wink proud. As he's in attendance. He's nodding his head. Yes, yes. Hitting the ground. That is how you play basketball.
Probably just recovering from all of those bruises.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he was ready for college football after falling so much in high school basketball. Hoff, first one front iron, no good. No, another couple of basketball players for the boys team who are consistently watching. We have Ben Rybacki, who has been a supporter of the live stream, along with the one and only Logan Gayassi, of course. The fan favorite.
Hi, Logan.
Oh, goodness.
So, fun fact about Logan. Rewatching the first ever live stream, he was our first ever interview.
Really? Oh, my goodness. Quite a callback there. I did not know that.
Jess, that's when you were down in the middle of the bleachers in the second
row.
Oh,
my God.
The live stream lounge wasn't a thing.
Nope. Logan just walked up. You handed him a mic. You said, "What's a live stream?" And the rest is history.
That is hilarious.
Who knew that?
Oh, my gosh.
Look how far we've come.
Yes.
All right, guys, with that, I'm going to take off, go do a little more student section supervision here.
Right on.
I want to thank you guys again for all the work and time that you put into this. As I said, I don't think people really realize what goes into making all this happen. So thank you guys so much for all that you've done for our live stream. It's been awesome.
Well, thank you for your support.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. It'll be Parker Gebheim going to the line here. Somerset down 7, looking to make it down 5. Good time to give a couple of shout-outs to students in attendance.
Actually, I was going to go since Parker Gebheim's on the line.
Go for it. Yeah, let's do it. Perfect timing.
Grandma D, Grandma Annie, and Grandma Lana.
Of course.
Sorry about that.
Commented on our Instagram post. Getting the shout-out here. Right as Parker shoots. That one doesn't go. Somerset not able to get the rebound. A couple of students in attendance tonight. Maya Lytle getting a quick shout-out along with Anna Bartig. They've supported the live stream since day one, both seniors.
Charlotte Eichten and Tori Eichten wanted to shout out as well.
Tori Eichten, huge fan of the Spartan live stream, along with Madison Troutmiller, a member of the girls hockey team. She gets a shout out, along with her dad, Tim Troutmiller, coach for the girls softball team.
Yeah, Mackenzie Lesher wanted to make sure that Tim got a shout out.
Awesome.
Let's also give a shout out to Donnelly's in-laws.
Yeah.
Tim and Lori Donnelly.
There we go.
Also are big fans of the live stream.
Right on. Gonna give 2 shout outs to a couple of sophomores who have joined us up here in the live stream lounge with headsets on, just kind of chilling. Ella Reese and Natalie Hansen both have enjoyed the live stream lounge, hung out with us sometimes.
If I bet money, I think both of them are going to be Spartan live stream interns next year.
I think so.
just the vibe I'm getting.
They enjoy being up here and they enjoy helping out.
Yeah.
So.
Let's give a quick shout out to Sean and Nicole Leonard.
They have been huge fans from the get-go. Thank you, Sean and Nicole.
And one quick thing too, let's give a quick shout out to Emily Probst.
Yes, the entire Probst family.
Yes.
For her
allowing her husband
yes,
to.
thank you.
Yes. Out to Parker Gebheim here.
And their daughter Brinley.
Yep.
Yes.
So cute when she comes to the games.
Oh, she's adorable. A little bit over 2.
Yep.
Very tenacious defense here by Ellsworth. Not letting anything easy.
This has been tough for Somerset to find offense in this second half. This Ellsworth team is a long team, so they're kind of cutting down passing lanes. 9 minutes to go.
Oh. Whoa.
Big tumble there. That's going to be a foul on Jack Casey.
Human bowling alley.
I want to give a quick shout out to all girls senior basketball players. That would be Mackenzie Lesha, Issa Fagan, and Leslie Sanchez. They will play potentially their last home game on Tuesday here against St. Croix Central in that regional first round game. And along with them, the freshman Lucy Nichols, who has been an absolute wonder this year for the girls basketball team.
Here.
No
just
good.
Off the back rim.
Big rebound by Somerset, and we're going to get a foul. We're slowly cutting down on this list.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to Larry and Lori Krybeck, Hayden Krybeck's grandma and grandpa, along with Tom and Nancy Healy. Is it Tom and Nancy Healy? Let me just double check on that. I think that's
Savion Mull with the ball.
Tom and Nancy
down.
Healy, also Hayden Krybeck's grandma and grandpa.
Awesome. Savion Mull for 3. Can Somerset get the rebound? They cannot. And that was a nice timing of that timeout.
Sorry for jumping on your play-by-play there.
Nah, that's okay. That is okay by me. And we're going to do a quick ad read here for Countryside Plumbing and Heating. Countryside Plumbing and Heating, stay cozy. Whatever you're doing this winter, Countryside Plumbing and Heating can help. From maintaining your current heating system to installing a new variable speed Bryant Evolution system with Perfect Heat Plus and Perfect Humidity Plus technologies. We can help keep your home warm and inviting all winter long. To schedule an appointment, contact Countryside Plumbing and Heating at 715-246-2660. Darn it, Wallen, I talked over it for
all
you.
good.
Or www.countrysideph.com. Bryant.
Whatever it takes.
Dang, first time for me doing that phone number
I
in
know.
100 live streams. See if I can get it memorized. Then we can go every other number, and folks at home would love that, I'm sure.
They'd love that so
much. It wouldn't be annoying at all.
Well, with you and Miss Donnelly were talking about the community aspect of the live stream. We're able to connect with so many people. So we do have to give a shout out to the Somerset School Board who allowed us to do this one, but also kind of made the positions that we kind of hold here official aspects.
Allowed us
the
to
school.
really kind of throw ourselves into it and really kind of add some cool stuff here.
Oh,
three-pointer there. Ellsworth up 11 now with 8.5 to go. Somerset needs to get something going offensively here.
Ellsworth cannot miss right now.
No.
And playing really
Somerset
strong defense.
Can't even really find an opportunity to shoot, it seems like. Casey up, floater, doesn't get the friendly roll on this bucket. A rare occurrence, as that hoop on your right side is the one that oftentimes gives the friendly home court roll. A tough half for Somerset so far. Been limited to only 11 points so far. Spartans trying to get the ball back, able to get it tipped. Wasco will take it off to the races here. And turns the ball over. Darn. Here we got a couple of rows canceled out here for the live stream shout-outs. Hey, how about Renee Chapik on the mic today?
Yes.
Also on the aux cord, playing the music here and doing the announcing. Another point for the Ellsworth Panthers, another 3, and I got to think that Coach Wink is going to call a timeout here pretty soon.
He is not happy.
No, this has not been a strong showing for the Spartans here offensively. Not how these seniors want to finish out their home regular season. DeYoung.
Actually, we have one more game.
Oh, that's right. We have a game on Monday.
Monday.
Yep, there we go. Apologies there.
It's okay.
Renee
Who are we playing against on Monday?
Rice Lake.
Rice Lake.
Rice Lake.
The Warriors.
It's a rescheduled game from
earlier in the season. That's right.
It was supposed to be our first game of the season.
Yeah.
Wow, and it will be second to last game for them, as they will be on the road going to St. Croix Central later next week, correct?
Thursday.
Yep. A tough test to finish up the regular season.
Blake DeYoung at the line.
Back iron, doesn't get it to go. Lesha tumbles for that one, also can't get it. Almost a travel, but they're able to save it. Panthers have been putting in work here in this second half as they're up 14 with 7 minutes to go. Spartans need to fire up here a little bit. Need to get some turnovers, need to get some easy points. Let your defense turn into offense. We've seen them do it many times before. Hope to see them do it a couple times here in this stretch run of this game.
Just going to say, our bench has been pretty quiet tonight.
Our bench has been really quiet.
Here comes Kane Donnelly.
Kane Donnelly potentially providing a spark off the bench for the Spartans, the freshman. DeYoung playing good defense there. That's a unfortunate turn of events for the Spartans as Dylan Lesha kind of helps tip that one in. Not sure 100%. We don't have a perfect angle over here, but Spartans
by
down.
By his reaction, I think.
Spartans down 16.
But what do you do on that one? You would try to go for...
You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
And just got very, very unlucky, which is bound to happen sometimes on the basketball court. Somerset does have the bonus moving forward here, so a positive to take out of a 16-point deficit for sure, as they will be shooting free throws for the last 6 minutes whenever there is a defensive foul. And DeYoung will shoot the 1-and-1. First one up, first one good. Nice job there by DeYoung. He's up to 9 points here, looking to make it a nice even 10 with this free throw. That one goes. 39-53, 14-point lead. Somerset in the 2-2-1 press.
Let's give a quick shout out to Bree Wallen.
Absolutely. Bree Wallen, very deserving of a shout out.
Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she enjoys watching the live stream.
Absolutely, she does. It's crazy because I remember when we kind of first announced that I even had a girlfriend on the live stream, and now we've been married a fantastic 4 months here. So
awesome.
Aw, 4 months. That's adorable.
Dish out, 3-point wide open shot.
That's so
Ellsworth cannot miss. Deadly from the 3-point range today.
I mean, Coach Wink
Maybe
knows
a
that he
from
really
deep,
do.
off the front rim.
And we can't
buy a bucket.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been tough. Ellsworth again with the ball here. 5 minutes to go. Kane Donnelly playing some good defense here. Be curious to see what happens for the freshman in the upcoming years. A very good basketball player. Still remember calling his first points as a varsity player early in the season. That was pretty cool. Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then, of course, Shannon.
I should say a little viral moment for us.
Shannon, of course. Dylan's got to be ready. Shannon posted that on her Facebook page, and that was pretty cool.
Proud mom moment.
Yes. Proud teacher moment. It has been fun teaching Kane this year in English 9 honors. Good kid. Dribble drive, spin, back out. Ellsworth content and kind of wasting some time here, and they get the bucket to go.
I always like, you get to know these seniors, and then they kind of move on, and then you get to know the freshmen, and you kind of get to watch them grow. It's what I love about working in a school.
Oh my! We've not seen Cayman Gebheim attempt a 3 at home yet this season, but he does, and it doesn't quite go there.
I believe that's his first one of the year.
There we go. Up, no good. Speaking of 3-pointers, now a good time to give a quick shout out to the Hoff family, specifically Liv Hoff.
Who's in attendance.
Who is in attendance here tonight, a member of the girls basketball team. Hit a big buzzer beater during her senior season, I believe.
Yep. Another buzzer beater. How about Lucy Nichols last night?
That's right.
That
was really cool. Our first buzzer beater of the season.
Yep. Shout out to Lucy Nichols.
Yep. Let's see who else we got here. Quick shout out to McKenna Berger. She was one of the students that commented on our Instagram post. Has been supporting the live stream for a while there.
Big shout out to Jeff Rybecki. Did we do that one yet?
We have not yet. And Anna Rybecki, who was one of our first interviews on the Spartan live stream as well.
Jeff Rybecki did a fantastic job.
That was a very interesting role.
Well, Jeff does such a great job with photography. It's always so cool. The video that
yes.
folks saw at the beginning of the game, that was all Jeff Rybacki. So
Jeff and Anna also were the photographers and videographers at my wedding.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey!
Donnelly for three. There we go. Maybe
life.
that wakes some people up here a little bit. As Kane Donnelly hits the three, the freshman with a couple of big points.
We have a timeout.
Somerset down by 17.
I think this would be a good opportunity for this timeout to be brought to you by Mackenzie Lesha and her desires for shout-outs.
Yeah, go ahead, Wallen.
Yes.
She is a member of the live stream internship, so we kind of gave her free reign on shout-outs.
Yep, Mackenzie Lesher would like to shout out Aunt Kathy, Uncle Don, Aunt Sharon, Grandma Midge, Grandpa Jim, Uncle Jamie, and Michelle. Also, she'd like to shout out her future college coaches. She's going to UW Superior, where she's going to play both softball and basketball. So Melissa Fracker and Zach Otto Fisher are her future coaches. She would also like to shout out the people she looks up to. So former Spartan players, as well as some college players that she looks up to. So that's Tori Martell, Haley Bassett, Georgia Hammer, Liv Hoff, who we mentioned previously, and then Paige Beckers as well.
I was wondering if you're going to pronounce that name right.
Oh, I got it.
A couple more students to shout out here. Noah Comro Jorgensen wanted a shout out, so there you go, Noah. And then Josie Sanchez and Rachel Hoyt also getting a shout out here tonight. And I know Eve Goldstein is always watching the live stream. So Eve, if you're watching, we appreciate the support, and even if you're not, we appreciate the support.
Eve was also on the list of people that Mackenzie Lesher looks up to.
Awesome.
I'm just going to give a quick shout out to my husband, Troy Wink.
The one and only Troy Wink.
Three-pointer here.
That one's no good, right to Dylan Lesha. Somerset needs to score points in bunches here quickly.
To be honest, I don't even know if he watches the live stream. I'm sorry.
He has supported us by giving us interviews before, which is very kind of him. Gebheim can't quite get it to go. Rory Hoff back out.
That's really sad to say. I don't know if he's ever watched
Mull is
there we
good
go. Spartans down 14. Savion Mull up to 8 points here. Spartans have to get back on defense and force some turnovers here.
And you kind of called it, Ross Miller. That three-pointer by Donnelly really kind of...
You can feel there's a little bit more energy in this gym right now, at least.
Kind of like woke up a little bit.
Yeah, that did wake everyone up.
Okay. Did we give a shout out to our live stream sponsors?
I mean,
we've given them the ad reads,
We've given them the ad reads, but a big shout out one more time just to kind of share them. Northwood Technical College, Wisconsin Credit Union, and Countryside Plumbing and Heating. Of course, Northwood and Countryside have been with us from the start, and it's been great to have Wisconsin Credit Union join us, especially because now we can give our classic bank shot, one thing better than a bank, a credit union shout out. So we wouldn't be here without our sponsors as well. They've done a fantastic job helping us out. There we go. Another family that has supported us in terms of, and the Somerset School District, the Sutton family, watching from home quite often. Kane Donnelly again with the ball, see if he can get a quick bucket. Lesha will drive, goes up strong. He'll go to the charity stripe. I think Dylan wanted to dunk there. As one of my favorite moments from this season has been the emphatic dunk from Dylan Lesha early on in the year. And we're running low on shout-outs here now. Quick shout-out to, thank goodness Dylan still made the free throw. Quick shout-out to Somerset Squirt A hockey team. Good luck at state.
Fantastic.
They commented on the Instagram post, which was pretty cool. So glad to give them a shout-out. And we missed our opportunity to easily segue into our Geno Smith shout-out. As
I was waiting to
Geno Smith, big fan of the live stream.
Big fan of the live stream.
Former quarterback of the West Virginia Mountaineers.
Dabbled a little bit this season as quarterback of the Seahawks.
Right. Gosh, another one of our big fans for sure.
Do you know who's not a big fan of the live stream?
Oh boy, I don't know.
Probably.
Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know.
Oh gosh. Ellsworth will take the free throws here. Doesn't get that one to go.
Oh my gosh.
Wallen, I'm going to leave a couple of these fun ones on here for you because I don't know how I'm going to explain them.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I'm not sure why that one.
Oh my
but
gosh. Andy Rojas checking into the game.
Okay, I want to give out a shout out to your mom. Sheila Rossmiller,
There
who's
we
the
go.
greatest.
She has been a fan from day one, and of course,
we almost had a bank.
If we're
That
gonna
was almost
if
a
we're gonna
bank.
talk about Sheila, we have to talk
Yes.
about the one, the only.
Stan the dog, who I'm sure his ears have perked up since we called his name, but
Stan.
Rojas
been-
with the steal. The no look pass to Will.
Oh, there we go. There's a highlight for you at the end of this one. Nice finish by Waskell. But yeah,
Yes.
Stan the dog and my mom, Sheila Rossmiller. Got to give a quick shout out to my dad, John Rossmiller, along with his dog, Cabela, who
Cabela,
are
good
watching
name.
here tonight. They are in North Dakota ice fishing, taking a
Wow.
break right now for sure, as it's very, very cold there.
I bet.
Even more so than it is here. Want to get the name of the place they're in here real quick. See if I can find it. There it is, Rugby, North Dakota.
Oh, fantastic.
There we go.
Well, I got to give a shout out to the Harlem Globetrotters because we always seem to make a comment every time Renee Chapik plays their little tune.
That's
At
right.
the beginning of a game. And also shout out to the 2011 2011 Charlotte.
Charlotte Bobcats.
And why would we be doing that, Mr. Wallen?
Well, because they own the worst record in NBA history.
Gosh, have we referenced them before in the live stream, or is this just...
No.
So now I think we just have to keep on sprinkling them back in anytime we have a big anniversary.
Gotta make it a little
You know,
interesting.
Kemba Walker, a rookie on that team. So
True.
Kemba Walker, big fan of the Spartan live
Big
stream.
fan of the live stream.
Oh my gosh.
And my last shout out, but certainly not least, have to give a quick shout out to my girlfriend Becca, who's been tuning in this season
Oh, Becca.
and really enjoyed watching the live stream. Becca, thanks for watching.
Hi, Becca.
Hi, Becca.
And there we go. I don't know if I have anything else on my list. Oh, Wallen, you got to explain the last one.
Yeah, I'm not sure who this one is.
That's a big one right
It
there.
is a huge one.
The logo you've been seeing on our screen at times here tonight is related to our last shout out.
Yes. So the last shout out that we have is for a gentleman by the name of Noman Sadal, who created our logo.
Oh, really?
I paid him on a website called Fiverr, where you can look for freelance artists and whatnot, and paid him some money, and he made us our logo. And it's fantastic.
It's a fantastic logo, honestly. I'm a big fan of our logo.
I never used Fiverr before. I knew it existed, but I went on there. I'm like, hey, let's see what we can get.
I'm just glad you didn't get scammed.
My credit card's gone. No,
Yeah.
Noman would never do that to us.
Well, I'm not saying he himself, but I'm just saying,
No,
you know,
but
it's
we've
Yeah.
used that
legit.
logo a ton. It's on our big posters in the Spartan Livestream Lounge
If folks
here.
have been to the gym, they see him up here with us for
Much
sure.
better than the one I created on Google Docs.
Come a long way since that one. Oh, my goodness. Of course, Wallen, you repped the live stream logo shirt today.
Did we only have
during
one of
Final
them?
Friday. Yep, one
have-
of one in existence.
We don't have the funding yet to
Nope.
create a merchandise.
We have big ideas.
Oh, we do have big ideas for
big
merch.
ideas.
That's very true.
Very, 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 very small budget.
Yes.
Meaning zero.
Meaning zero. our own money is the budget.
Yes.
We're still in the red.
And also have to give a quick shout out to my Aunt Julie Mitchick, who has tuned in for quite a few live streams as well. Thank you, Aunt Julie, for tuning in. We have had some fun here tonight. Spartan's still down 14, but for me, still can't dampen the mood of this 100th live stream, as it's been really cool kind of experiencing this with you guys and with the school and with these teams. And like we've been saying all night, let's do 100 more.
Absolutely.
Let's
has
get to that
been-
magical 200.
This has been so much fun. This is like, I don't know. This has been a fun 100.
Yes, it has.
I know I haven't done all 100,
Well,
but
it's crazy to think about how different life has been compared to when we first started this, 892 days ago to this day. A lot has changed, but the Spartan live stream has been the constant.
We have a pretty active chat for this live
what
stream.
do
We
we
got to
got?
give a shout out to Brenda Forrest, who is
she's
comments
on-
that Madison Troutmiller's grandparents, and they
Yes.
so appreciate the live stream.
Oh,
Brenda's
thank
been
you.
commenting a lot on our last couple streams here, so
Very
appreciate
cool.
you listening.
A very
Awesome,
active
see?
chat there. Anything else going on there?
Oh, just a couple people saying, oh, Tyson.
hi, Tyson. He
Hi,
is here in
Tyson.
attendance tonight.
Yeah, got a bunch of people on there saying some good things.
It's
so.
been cool that we've had the chat function kind of operating the last couple of games. I think folks at home really enjoy it. Kind of a way to connect directly with what's going on up here without having to direct message us on Instagram.
You could also do that on our Instagram, right?
Yep.
Yep. Right, check the Instagram, see if anybody's commented that they want us to say anything to them, but Not looking like anything new on there. So awesome.
There we go. 1 minute left here to go. Somerset down 14. And of course the Eichtons say hi as well. Gonna give them another shout out. Thank you, Zach, Sarah, and Nolan.
Okay, one of my favorite moments of the live stream this year, I just remembered, is when you got a text this year and you didn't know who it was from.
And it was Joe Hutter.
Yes, do you remember? That was just
Oh my
recently.
I was
it
so
wasn't
embarrassed.
on the court,
No.
but it was up here in the booth.
Oh my gosh.
Another live stream moment that I really enjoyed was Jack Gazdick falling down the bleachers.
Oh my gosh.
That was funny.
That was a classic.
I do like when we also keep stats of Jackson Cook charges.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Oh
Tyson.
gosh.
Those stats are kind of fun. We'll have to do that again next
Yes.
year.
I've said one of my personal favorites. I was lucky enough to do a live stream on my birthday once a couple
Yeah.
years ago. Student section saying happy birthday. I'll never forget that one. That was such a good time.
Pretty cool.
That'll never happen for you and I.
It will never, unless we're live streaming Caden Kryback for 3, just short. Parker Gebheim going to go for it.
Oh, wow. It's all over the floor there. Heading back to the Panthers.
No, unless we start during baseball, that would be the only for me. For you, it would
Right.
have to be
During the summer.
Little kids
A
baseball.
summer baseball game.
There's infamous video out there.
Oh, this is deep in the vault.
Um,
Not a lot of people know about this.
It's never been released of a Legion ball.
It was a Legion game that I was coaching.
Coached by one Will Rossmiller. It was myself and Corey Lindenberg did play-by-play for a Legion game.
Oh.
There is video of it somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
But
Where
yeah,
you guys just kind of made up the names and the stats.
yes, we had no idea what the rosters were for either team.
And it was you guys kind of test running if you could potentially do a live stream at Larry Forest Park.
Savion out for 3.
Oh, they
Big
really
shot,
want to
no
get
good.
one of those banks in here.
Yeah, it's one of those things where logistically it is tricky with the lack of Wi-Fi or Ethernet capabilities
Yes.
out in the park. Potentially something we could look at down the line if we gain the resources to do so.
There you go. That was truly one of the first kind of times the live stream dabbled in any kind of sports broadcasting.
One of the first
wasn't it?
things we
Oh,
ever
really?
did.
I
Yeah,
remember
that was
helping,
before football season.
And then that fall, we did a kind of mock football game run through where it was
That's
you,
right.
me, and Keaton Anderson
Yes.
doing a broadcast. That was something.
That's the second year, right?
No, that was technically, I think that was our first year of the
Okay.
live stream. It's just we didn't do any football that year because
Gotcha.
we knew we couldn't without
Sure.
the Live U program that we had to use
Yes.
eventually for Wi-Fi streaming.
Well, yeah, we should do that. Shout out Sling Studio,
Yes.
who provides the service that we are able to do this. Also, LiveView Solo, which gives us the Wi-Fi to do events not under Wi-Fi. But
There
that
we
will
go.
do it
That
from
will do it.
Somerset here, 64-48. Ellsworth Panthers coming away with the
Boy,
win.
And they had a really good second half. They played great defense. They were scoring like crazy. And they definitely deserve to win this one for sure. Well, we're going to go ahead,
I
Jess.
have to head out because I have cake to get ready for the
fantastic.
parents. So I had fun. I will see you
It's
on
always
Monday.
fun, Jess. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Monday.
I will not be in on Monday.
Monday night for the live stream?
That's right. We do have a live stream
We'll
Monday
be here
night.
Monday.
We'll be here Monday, even though we have in-service.
I'm like,
Why not?
all
Oh,
right,
my
well, I
goodness.
hope
Until we can figure out how to do a live stream virtually.
From home, yeah. With the
Well-
huddle camera.
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
I'm going to be
goodness.
here up in the live stream booth Monday night. If
We'll
I'm
be here
by
with you, Jess.
myself-
We'll be here with
All
you
right,
for
bye.
number 101. Well, for folks at home, again, we appreciate it so much for supporting the live stream. We've really had a fantastic 3 years. The hum is finally gone in our ears. I don't know when it left, but it's nice. And we want to thank you again for all the support. Quick shout out to our camera operators again, Elizabeth Granick and Jen Roberts. My name's Will Rossmiller, and for Jess Wink and Cody Wallen, we're going to sign off for this 100th live stream. Have a fantastic night, folks. Bye.